Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on why you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people as an introvert. So, why do you prefer to desist, abstain, and refrain from frequently socializing with other people as an introvert? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. As an introvert, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people since you are innately disinterested in engaging in small talk about vapid trifles with other people. You also deem it to be a sheer and utter squanderance of your sacrosanct, indispensable, finite, precious, invaluable time to frequently socialize with other people. You're more concerned about working towards reaching your higher aspirations and overarching goals as an introvert than you are about confabulating with other people about trivial matters. Dwelling about trivialities, discussing trivialities, is a sheer and utter waste of time. You do not want to needlessly hemorrhage your time. You do not want to needlessly fritter away your time. Your time is an invaluable commodity that cannot be replenished once it is depleted. Do not misallocate your time. Do not imprudently, unwisely, gormlessly misallocate your time. Safeguard your time and earmark it strategically. Do not blithely overlook the eminent importance of efficaciously managing your time. It will redound to your disadvantage if you needlessly squander all of your time. As an introvert, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people because you're more concerned about learning practical information than you are with confabulating with other people about nonsensical topics in which you do not reap any benefit from doing so. As an introvert, you want to be able to amplify your knowledge base, expand your repertoire, and increase your competencies. When you indulge in frivolities, when you entertain the notion of confabulating with other people, it's not conducive to allowing you to actualize your latent potential. You want to be able to actualize your latent potential and manifest the quintessential version of yourself into reality. You want to be able to reach your higher aspirations and reach your overarching goals and manifest your lofty, grandiose, ambitious dreams into reality. You want to be able to thrust your life into a forward movement trajectory and never stagnate nor regress. You never want to be impeded, nor encumbered, nor stifled, nor stymied, nor obstructed. You always want to be able to thrust your life into a forward movement trajectory so that you can elicit a prosperous, abundant, auspicious, and blissful future for yourself into reality. You want to be able to live a highly meaningful, highly fulfilling, highly interesting, highly accomplished, meritorious, laudable, worthwhile, eventful, and inspirational life. You want to be exemplary to others. You want to be a role model to others. You want other people to aspire to be like you if you are exemplary. You do not want to live a banal, monotonous, lackluster, dull life. You do not want to live a life that is characterized by insipid mediocrity at best. You do not want to be a background character in other people's lives. You do not want to resign yourself to living a meaningless, unfulfilling life that is fraught with qualms, misgivings, and regrets. So do not be relegated to the status of a background character in other people's lives. Be a pioneer of your own destiny. Be an entrepreneur, an innovator, an inventor, a creative, and a forward-thinking maverick. Make profound contributions to the world on a global scale that are able to eminently enrich other people's lives. Do not shirk on doing so. Do not be lackadaisical. Do not be indolent. Do not be inactive. Do not be idle. You can enrich other people's lives by furnishing them with unprecedented value in your product offerings and service offerings. You can help to elevate the standard of living and be a benefactor to other people's lives. If you so choose to do so, you are a pioneer of your own destiny. You should take up the reins of your life and not live your life on autopilot. Do not be a marionette for other people to control. Do not live a life that revolves around attempting to appease unappeasable, implacable, livid individuals who are never satisfied, in spite of how hard you work to appease them. As per certain individuals, their needs can never be assuaged. They always covet more, and they always expect more out of you. And in spite of how much time, energy, and effort you exude in an earnest attempt to appease them, they are always unappeased. So, it is what it is. As an introvert, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people, since you perceive the act of socializing with other people to be unfruitful, due to it yielding a negative return on time investment. You want to be able to reap a positive return on time investment with every activity that you undergo. You prefer to not socialize with other people as an introvert because you do not value their opinions more than your own opinions. You prefer to not frequently socialize with other people as an introvert, since it does not provide you with intellectual stimuli. You prefer to not frequently socialize with other people as an introvert, since you do not feel compatible with other people. You cannot innately resonate with most people, and you feel disconnected to most people. You feel incompatible with most people. Can you harmoniously see eye to eye? More than likely not. Their perspectives are more than likely the antithesis of your perspectives, and you may deem their perspectives to be a distorted version of your perspectives. And the feeling may be mutual among both parties. You do not know what the other person is thinking. What are they mulling over? What are they remunerating over? Everything is cognizant. We are relegated to the confines of our consciousness and cannot perceive the world outside the parameters of our consciousness. So just bear that in mind. Furthermore, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people as an introvert, since you do not feel compelled to do so for entertainment purposes when you have the autonomy to indulge in self-indulgent activities in solitude, such as playing video games or watching anime series in lieu of socializing with other people. In other words, when you are craving to alleviate stress by partaking in stress alleviating activities. Such as playing video games, or watching music videos. You would prefer to do that in lieu of socializing with other people. Other people can induce stress. Other people can be stressors in your life if they negatively influence you. So rather than taking the chance of not alleviating stress by socializing with other people, you for certain know that you are highly apt, highly poised, highly primed to alleviate stress if you indulge in stress alleviating activities that are proven to work. For most people, partaking in self-indulgent entertainment activities, such as by playing video games or by watching music videos, they psychologically know that they can alleviate stress. You do not want your chronic stress to exacerbate. You do not want your stress to compound. You do not want your chronic stress to remain unmitigated. You want to be able to alleviate it. So when you partake in stress alleviating activities, such as by watching enthralling anime series or by playing engrossing video games, or by being entrenched in music videos, you know that it will be conducive to allowing you to at least alleviate some stress. As an introvert, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people, since you do not find other people to be interesting, nor do you care about how they live their lives. As an introvert, you prefer to not frequently socialize with other people, since you do not care to share your personal life with other people. You do not care to publicize the particulars of your life. For other people to criticize you about. You do not want to be berated, nor demeaned, nor disparaged, nor scourged, nor scathed by other people. You do not want other people to hold you in contempt. And people can be vitriolic and spiteful, and you do not know what you are preordained to encounter when you socialize with other people, and you prefer your solitude in lieu of socializing with other people. So there are a myriad of reasons as to why introverts prefer to not frequently socialize with other people. They are not gregarious in nature. They are not as talkative nor as loquacious as other types of people, such as extroverts. There is merit in socializing with other people, but when you do not know the outcomes that will be yielded, and when you highly value your time, you're all the less inclined, you're all the less compelled, you're all the less poised, and all the less primed, and all the less apt to socialize with other people, especially since it is not conducive to allowing you to reach your overarching goals and reach your higher aspirations and reap the most out of life. If you are needlessly frittering away your time, then it is going to redound to your disadvantage and be a disservice to yourself in the long haul. Fleeting happiness, fleeting euphoria is ephemeral, short-lived, and perishable. You're better off making rational, prudent, strategic, wise shrewd decisions that can redound to your advantage in the long haul than you are with being impulsive, impetuous, and just assuaging your short-term desires for relief. If you prioritize socializing with other people just to help you to alleviate stress, you will more than likely live a more stressful life in the long haul than you will if you desist, abstain, and refrain from frequently socializing with other people and prioritizing making inroads towards having a prosperous, abundant, auspicious, and blissful future. You do not want to live a life in which you are perpetually, chronically stressed out. You do not want to live a life in which you succumb to experiencing chronic stress, chronic burnout, chronic fatigue, and poor health in perpetuity. You want to be able to optimize every facet of your house, and you want to be able to live a drama-free, stress-free life. When you socialize with other people, it can usher in needless stress into your life, and it could also usher in drama into your life. And when you socialize with other people, it is not building a solid foundation for allowing you to make inroads towards having a prosperous, abundant, auspicious, and blissful future, because productivity is achieved when you hyper-focus on producing content and developing products as an entrepreneur. It is not achieved when you needlessly fritter away your time by confabulating with other people about vapid topics. I hope that you deem this video to be fascinating, insightful, enthralling, engrossing, captivating, mesmerizing, riveting, intriguing, and of course, informative. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.